In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to connect Jobber to QuickBooks Online. By the end, you'll have a seamless link between the two, so your client information, invoices, and payments can move cleanly without double entry. Make sure you're signed in to QuickBooks Online with admin permissions and have your Jobber login nearby, since you'll authenticate both sides during the setup. Start inside QuickBooks Online. At the very top of your screen, look for the search bar. Click into it and type My Integrations, then choose the matching result. This takes you to the area where your connected apps live and where you can add new ones. If you land on a page that shows your current apps, switch over to the Find Integrations tab. This is essentially the app catalog designed to work with QuickBooks. In the Find Integrations tab, use the search field to type Jobber, then select it from the results. You'll be taken to the Jobber app page. Take a moment to review what this connection does, including the data that can be shared between Jobber and QuickBooks Online. This helps you confirm compatibility with your workflow. When you're ready, click Get App Now in the top right. This starts the connection and authentication process. Follow the on-screen prompts, including signing into your Jobber account, choosing the correct QuickBooks company file, and granting permissions so both systems can communicate. During setup, you may be asked how customers, products, and invoices should sync. Choose the options that match your current workflow and naming structure. Continue through the steps until you see confirmation that the connection is active. A helpful tip is to test the integration by syncing a small set of data first, such as a recent invoice, to ensure everything appears correctly in QuickBooks. You can always return to My Integrations later to review or adjust settings. That's all there is to it. By connecting Jobber to QuickBooks Online, you'll save time, reduce errors, and keep your business operations running smoothly. And that's it for this video. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss another QuickBooks tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.